that chair I couldn't run away. In that chair I couldn't ignore the phone call. In that chair I couldn't get distracted. I just had to sit with it. Good morning. I woke up this morning and I was like, it's time. It's time. You have internalized, you've processed, you cooked. Girl, you are burnt. Get out of the oven and open up your mouth. So I'm here. A little background to context. In 2017,
I was in Costa Rica. I came back with salmonella, and I spent 11 days in the hospital, and they told me I had Crohn's disease. It was a chronic inflammation of the small intestines, and it was going to be with me forever.
Girl was in denial for a long time. I was in denial. I was running from it. I didn't want to admit that I had such an awful diagnosis. So I did everything.
I partied, I drank, I smoked, I danced the night away. I avoided the subject, because I didn't want Crohn's disease, yeah.
At 20 something, pass, hard pass. It didn't go away. So I came back to California in 2020, and I was very sick. I went from like 140 pounds to like 98 pounds. And when I was in the living room, like coughing up blood, I decided in that moment, I have Crohn's. Yeah. Went to the hospital. Dr. Aaron Lewis, the surgeon, did a ileostomy and a bisection of my small intestines, and I was able to heal and recover. He called me back on May 14th, 2021, and told me to come into the office. He saw cancerous tumors within what he cut out of me, because he did test it, that it was aggressive, it was stage 2, and that I needed to get chemotherapy. Do you guys think that I accepted it and that I did what I needed to do right after he told me that? Nah. It wasn't 3 years, but I didn't want to accept it. I'm 28, for crying out loud. So after avoiding the doctors for a couple weeks, I finally scheduled my first chemo appointment for August 6, 2021, and sitting in that chair, receiving this drug called Eloxatin for 3.5 hours. I cried so much because in that chair I couldn't run away. In that chair I couldn't ignore the phone call. In that chair I couldn't get distracted. I just had to sit with it, and I just cried. And the awkward part about it was, hold on. The awkward part about it was that it was like 6 other people in the room, and they looked like OGs, that they didn't have any more tears left to cry. So in a way, they gave me strength. Taking this at home, it's capecitabine. I take it 6 times a day for 2 weeks and 1 week off for 6 months. My chemo process is 6 months, and I'm not gonna be working, so that's why I'm recording this video. Things are hard, guys. They just get all like stuck inside of me and like congested, and I just stop talking and I shut down. Feelings are really, really hard. Of course, I'm like super sad and super emotional and super in denial and super in shock, but what's been helping me is when everything goes quiet and everyone has stopped talking and asking me questions, I can then ask God questions. And as He's answering me, I cry myself to sleep. And that's been working for me. But financially, your girl is applying to grant, general relief, disability. I'm also starting this new fundraising website called Fundraiser, where I will basically be keeping it open until like February 2022. Whatever you have, any time during that 6 months could help me monetarily will be greatly appreciated, because during this time I am unpredictable. The doctor said my second session will be a great demonstration of what I'll be able to do during chemotherapy. The first 5 days after my infusion at the oncology institution, I was completely wiped out, completely sensitive, completely no appetite, very cold, headaches, dry mouth. So I can't have a consistent job, so calling on the support of my family and friends to really, really show up and be there during this time. There it is. There's everything that I know. Hopefully some things you now know. And on this journey, as I'm healing, getting treatment, come on it with me. Be a part of it. Don't let me do this alone. I don't want to do it alone. I need help. My siblings have been incredible. We're about to have a meeting, a family meeting. My friends have been amazing, calling and checking on me. I need all hands on deck. That's what she said. I'll put the link in the description below. We'll keep you updated with the progression of how I'm feeling, how I'm doing. Is the cancer gone? Is it still there? With those kind of things. And follow me on YouTube for more videos like this. You can follow me on Instagram or Snapshot into my life. You can follow me on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, whatever is your vice. You can follow me because I have an account. 10 minutes to finish eating this watermelon. Family meeting, so I gotta go. I know y'all gotta go too, so thanks for being here. Update, story time, breakdown, vent, therapy section about my current situation. Alma with cancer. Until next time, this is my outro. Out.